Good day, and welcome to the Southern Essex District Registry of Deeds. Registered John L. O'Brien welcomes you to the Registry's second annual Salem Ancestry Days presentation. This year's presentation will be providing you with a brief introduction on one of our most frequently asked questions. How do I research the history of a property? Let me begin by saying that each and every property has a unique and varied history, some simple, some complex, and some challenging. Researching an ancestor's property can be most challenging when there is little information available on their property ownership. When researching a property, the information that will be helpful is the ancestor's complete name, how it was spelled, property address, and possible dates of ownership. Before beginning our presentation, let me explain that here in Massachusetts there are two types of property: recorded land and registered land. The researching procedure for these two types of property vary greatly. Therefore, this video will be for researching recorded land documents only. How to research registered land documents will be a future separate video. Should you have property that is registered land and need to research it, please contact customer service at 978-542-1704, and they will be happy to guide you through the process. So let's begin our presentation knowing our ancestor's name, the address of the property being researched, and that it is recorded land. Further into the presentation, there will be an explanation of how to search by name, which can be used if the address is unknown. For this research, we will be using the address of 5 Columbus Square, Unit 1, Salem. This property sits on Juniper Cove at Salem Willows and was originally a tavern frequented by sailors returning from their travels to faraway ports, as well as local fishermen of the time. We will be researching back to 1910, where the property was owned by Henry Upton, our ancestor. Please note, property records for this property actually exist back to Book 5, Leaf 17, for the year 1678. To begin the search, we will be accessing the City of Salem's Assessor's Office property records to locate the current owner of 5 Columbus Square, Unit 1. These records, as well as all assessors' records for cities and towns located within the Southern Essex Registry District, are available through links on our website at www.salemdeeds.com. To access these records, go to the registry's homepage, look down the left-hand side of the page, and place your cursor over helpful links. A drop-down menu will appear. Locate Assessor's Office links. Click on this. Once opened, review the alphabetical assessors list and locate Salem. Click on Property Information. Enter the address, number first, followed by the street name, in the appropriate marked blocks at the top of the page. A listing page will appear with a specific line item for the address we entered. For our purposes, we will be researching Unit 1. To access the property record card for Unit 1, click on the parcel ID number on the first line item. This will open to the assessor's property record card. We are looking for the sale date and legal reference. As a note at this point, be aware that there are several property information vendors that provide services to cities and towns, so not all search formats will be exactly the same. At this point, let me give you an idea that we use frequently here at the registry. Review the tabs above the property record card and click on Sales. Many times there will be a short list of legal references that may assist you in getting started in your research. You may print the sheet out as well as the property record card for your research notes. Once you have the information you need, go back to the property record card by simply Xing out of Sales. You will now need to return to our website. To do this, simply use the back arrow to return to the registry homepage. Before beginning our property search, I would suggest creating a research form similar to the one we will be using throughout this presentation. Once you have created your form, you are ready to start your property search. On our homepage, click on Search Our Records 1640 to present. Start here. This will open to our recorded land name search module. Because we have the book and page of the current owners, deed, we will not be using the name search at this time. Look across the top of this form and locate the Book and Page Search tab. Click on it, enter the book and page numbers you have from the Assessor's Property Record Card, and click Image. By clicking Image, you will view a digital copy of the actual deed that was recorded with us. Should you click Document Info, you will view only the information pertaining to this recorded document. While reviewing the deed, write down any pertinent information on your research form you wish to retain for future review or use. On this deed, the book and page, date recorded, document type, and other information is usually located on the top right corner with a barcode. Should the information not be there, you will review the first page of the document, as this information is only posted on the first page. As we search through the deeds, you will notice how the recording information changes form as we go back to time periods with less innovations in record keeping. At this point, I would like to explain the terms grantor and grantee, as this is important information we will be looking for. The grantor is the party or parties that are transferring or selling the property. The grantee is the party or parties receiving the transfer or purchasing the property. Important to know is that you are able to print, download documents free of charge. To print documents, look to the left of the page and select Download Print Document. When downloading the document, you will have the option to choose TIFF or PDF. Simply choose one that suits your needs. To complete printing the document, simply follow the prompts once the document is opened. While you have a document open, please note that there is a document information box. This box is located on the left side of the screen below the How to Print/Download information. It is available for reviewing information that is pertinent to the document. By clicking on one of three of the attached tabs, either Grantor/Grantee or Abstract or References on this box, you can locate information on grantors, grantees, property addresses, and lot number if available, and any reference documents. Also, you may view any reference documents by simply clicking directly on the document reference number listed. Now, to locate the previous deed, we will return to the document on our screen and look for the book and page reference for it. Several phrases are used when referring to a previous deed. Some of these include, for grantor's title C, being the same premises conveyed to me, meaning and intending to convey. Any language that clearly states how the grantor acquired the property is acceptable and should contain the information we are looking for. The deed, book and page numbers. Our next previous deed reference on this deed is located on page 2, book 28964, page 531. To review this deed, simply scroll to the top of the page and locate the box Go to Book/Page and enter 28964 in the first empty block and 531 in the second empty block. Go back to the words Go to Book/Page next to these blocks and click. The image of the deed you wish to review will appear. As before, jot down any information you wish to keep for your research. You will continue to follow the deeds using this process back to your chosen owners unless you encounter an incorrect book/page number or the deed has no previous deed reference. Should you run into either of these, please contact customer service for assistance. At this point, since tracing back our property becomes a standard procedure, we will quickly run through the next few deeds, entering book and page numbers while showing you the corresponding deeds. As you will notice, we have come to a deed that has no previous reference. Let me take this opportunity to explain how to locate this deed using a simple name search. For this name search, we will be looking to locate the deed for Robert E. Gauthier. Please note that the registry's information label is significantly different from our current barcode labeling. This deed was recorded June 27, 1990 at 1:45 p.m. and is instrument number 378, book 10480, page 448. As we proceed through the deeds, keep an eye on the changing labeling. Again, it is a lesson in going back through time and the record-keeping advances the registry has been able to accomplish throughout the years. To locate our next previous deed, we will go back to our search module. To return to the search module, look to the upper left corner for the purple door with the green arrow. Click on it. This will return you to search by book and page. Be sure you have jotted down the grantor's name, Robert E. Gauthier, and the year this deed was recorded, 1990. We will be looking for deeds prior to 1990 so we can change the end date to 1990 on our search. To limit the amount of data to review, you should also limit the number of years in your search. I will use 10-year intervals, so my start year will be 1980. Review the tabs along the top and click Name Search. Enter start date, 1980. Enter end date, 1990. Enter last name, Gauthier. Enter first name, Robert E. Click Search. At this point, it should be mentioned that sometimes using the middle initial in the search will prevent documents from being shown in the search results. Should you use the middle initial in your search and no expected documents appear, try searching again without using the middle initial. Not all documents on a property will be created using a middle initial, while others are. Using the middle initial in a search helps to simplify the search by lessening the amount of documents. To organize the 10-page list of documents, choose how you would like to sort it: date, address, town, locus, etc. You may use any of the column headers to sort the list. To do this, simply place your cursor next to the column heading you wish to sort by. Click once for oldest to newest sort, or click twice to sort newest to oldest. We will sort using locus. After reviewing the 10 pages of documents by locus, we find there are none clearly marked 5 Columbus Square, but we know we are looking for the deed for Unit 1. Check the type column and look for the word deed and the locus of Unit 1. Open and review each document with a locus of Unit 1. As you will see, there are only 2 documents. We have already previously used the document with the deed reference 10480-448. So the other 10480-439 should be our next previous deed. And it is. Open deed 10480, page 439. Proceed to page 2, and it actually not only gives us the next previous deed, but also the deed prior to the next previous deed back. Let's check out the deed at 8827-75. This deed appears on the screen in very small print. Should the printed document be difficult to view due to the size of the print, use the magnifying glass graphics on the left of the screen above the print/download modules to change the size for viewing. You may have noticed in the last few deeds a reference to a plan located at Plan Book 185, Plan 91. Before searching for a plan, be sure to jot down the plan book or year information, as well as any parcel or lot number or letter for use when reviewing the plan. The way to view any plan mentioned in a document is as follows. Go to the top left of the page the deed appears on. Click the purple door with green arrow. If necessary, again click the purple door with green arrow until you return to the Search Our Records module. Click the Search Our Records box, which will open to the Name Search module. Review the top set of tabs and click Plans/Engineering. Review box tabs and click on Plan Book book/page search. Enter the plan book or year, ours is 185, then enter the plan number, ours is 91. Click Image to view actual recorded plan. You can print or download any plan if you wish to obtain a full-size copy of a plan. Contact customer service at 978-542-1704. Varied fees apply depending on the plan's actual size. Now that you have located, viewed, downloaded, or printed your plan, let's return to our search. Again, click the purple door with the green arrow until you return to the search module. Click Recorded Land. Click Book/Page Search. By reviewing the last previous deed at 8827/75, we find the next previous deed at 7772-587. Please note this deed cites an additional plan for you to view using the same process as viewed previously in this video. On the deed at 7772-587, we learned that the next previous deed is located at 7595-536. This deed leads us to the next previous deed at 5187-241. Notice on this particular deed it gives us the next previous deed book number, which is 4473, but the page number is missing. So how do we locate this deed without a page number? The current deed we are looking for was recorded in 1964. We will use a name search as before to locate the page number we need. Begin this search by using the name search module. Start date will be 1951, end date will be 1964. Last name is McDonald, M-A-C Donald. First name is Russell M. No records come up. Look above and locate the caption, See Also, with McDonald, M.C. Donald, printed underneath it. Click on this. By doing this, you will be returned to the name search module. But please notice that the last name spelling has changed to M.C. Donald. This is due to a former way of indexing names used by state and federal governments, and it is considered correct and legal. Click Search, and 2 pages of listings will appear. Place your cursor next to the column Header Book and click only once. This will sort the documents listed from oldest to newest. Since we have the book number, look down the book column listings. Locate this book number. You will note there are 5 documents with this book number. Go to the type column and look for the document type deed with this book number. You will see one with the page number 143. Click on Image to view the document. Congratulations, you have not only located the page number, you have located the next previous deed. From this point back to our ancestor, Mr. Upton, let us again quickly show you these documents. Note, early probate records are available on microfilm from 1638 to 1881 here at the registry. These records can be invaluable in property searches as they often help to determine ownership of property that was inherited by will instead of deed. To further show you how property can be created from several parcels, let us show you the deeds which created the property we have researched. Going back further, you will see how these properties were once one property prior to becoming separate parcels. As mentioned in the beginning of the video, documents for this property can be found going back to 1640. To do this, the registry's indexes or indices would need to be used, and possibly the use of probate records. Join us next year for Ancestry Days 2023 as we will be showing how to use these 2 resources in newly created videos. At this time, should your current search require the use of these resources, we suggest you contact our customer service department for assistance in accessing these resources. On behalf of Register John L. O'Brien and the registry staff, thank you for joining us in learning how to research properties located within the Southern Essex District Registry of Deeds. We hope you have enjoyed and learned from this video, as well as from the many events and presentations provided during Ancestry Days.